Good evening, good morning, wherever you are in the world, Pallet Town PvP members. I'm FishOnAHeater, you should know that, and I'm here with Silph, who is my casting partner for this duck race. How you doing, Silph?
I'm doing delightfully on this nice night here, and I'm very excited to see how these ducks turn out.
um, have, we have gone through a little bit of how it all works, but like, how much do you really get it? Like, what the heck is going on here?
Okay, my impression of what's gonna happen is that each duck has a name attached to it, and
Uh-huh,
then over the course of 3 minutes, these ducks will advance with semi-random movements.
uh-huh.
And then at the end, we'll get to see kind of who comes out on top, and then actually, I think all of the orderings matter, and that becomes the draft order.
Yeah, you've pretty much got it. So the whoever finishes the race first, they will get to choose whether in this draft they ban first or pick first. It's going to be a snake order, so the first round will be a ban round, and there can be different advantages or disadvantages to being able to pick your Pokemon first or being last in the order. Because say if you're last, that means you can have two Pokemon back to back, for example, where if you're first, great, you get the pick of the litter, but then it's going to take there's 39 players in this draft, so that's going to mean it's going to be almost 80 picks until you get around to your second one. So advantages and disadvantages of both, and then of course, once they've decided whether they want to pick first or ban first, then that will determine the rest of the order based on the finishing order of the ducks.
Makes a lot of sense.
All right, let us get into it. I have the ducks ready to go. We are going to kick it off as soon as I find the go button. Here we go. It's up here. And we are off. The ducks are in a bit of a group first up, but we do have a leader coming out. That looks like, I'm waiting to see a name. It's just behind the police duck. Belbass is there as well in the lead, and DJ Valkyria, the police duck, is also having a good run first up.
Yeah, we have a little bit of pack separation here in just the first 30 seconds or so. I see Mythos 1992 and Jay Tisler, and I think someone kind of peeking behind Mythos, but oh, what's this? I think I see Jay Lins and Herm 13 making a big push here, so we'll have to see if they can maintain that momentum.
They hit a wall just as they're getting to the front. Now they're starting to drop back a little bit. So Jay Tisler and Mythos and also Danko22 also holding their position up the front. Tribird3, a former champion of the Ultra League draft, is making a move as well. Now dropping back a little as well, maintaining those three in front.
All right, well, it looks like at the bottom of the screen here, we have Julian B not too far behind the lead of the pack, but as I'm saying that, he's drifting further and farther behind. And meanwhile, at the back, we see TB12, Patswirl, all of a sudden, a big push forward and all the way into the lead, actually, for just a second there.
Yeah, a lot of ducks are taking turns, making moves, and then falling back a little bit. Mythos has been pretty consistent up the front, but now Mythos is starting to fall back a little as well. So now Adiron is in the lead, followed by Call. Mythos just a beak in front in third, now falling even further behind. And so the King Duck there, waiting for a name, Nathasia, is now in third place by the look of it.
And I see Youngster Brain in the back creeping up a little bit as well, ahead just a little bit behind that crown that we see there, but now looks like a little bit of momentum lost for Youngster Brain. And meanwhile, Tribird 3 also in the back right there in the lane right by Youngster Brain is actually looks like might even be able to overtake the lead right here.
And sure enough, just as soon as Tribird takes the lead, he falls back again. Nathasia is now holding on to that lead. There is another duck there. NP Nara is neck and neck, beak and beak with them. Freya Amber is now sneaking up there. Where did Freya Amber come from with a little Viking helmet there? 4ES5 EDAI is also there as well, making a run for it. There's a Superman duck as well. Oh, that is NP Nara as well. So that right now it looks like NP Nara is in the lead, followed by Freya Amber.
I'm noticing a little bit of a pattern here with the exception of Sticky Valves in the back there who has just a tiny bit of a lead. A lot of these ducks that are out in front have these hats on them, and you have to wonder if that's kind of helping keep them out in front there.
Yeah, we do have a strict one hat per duck policy. Otherwise, it is going to be a huge advantage for those other ducks. Now we are getting to the end of the race, and Sticky Valves is currently leading. It is a bit of a tight race. There are some ducks falling off. I see FishOnAHeater's there. He's making a push for it as well. Jay Tisler is at the front. Dad making a huge move. Look at that. Dad is over the line first.
And Dad, out of nowhere, all of a sudden takes the lead from God knows where, maybe 10th plus, and is going to take the first place finish there. And that means, I believe Dad is going to be able to pick whether that first round is ban or picks.
Yeah, Dad timed his run beautifully. So I am going to quickly. So I'm just going to push you out of the way there, Soph, so that we can get the line up. So Dad is going to be first. Julian B ended up being second. Adiron third. Then we have Cole, Jay Tisler, FishOnAHeater, Tribird, Uncle Augustine, Off Black, Beatrix Ghetto, Hippopotamus. So that's our top players, and we will of course have the Google Doc, which we will post the link to, which shows the rest of the order, but here's a quick scan through. Now, once we get the decision from Dad on whether they would like to ban first or pick first, then we will officially kick off the draft, and the 6th or 7th, we still have to get to the bottom of that, Ultra League draft for Pallet Town PvP will begin. Thank you so much for joining me for this.
Thank you so much, and best of luck to everyone. I hope you get all the cores and core breakers that you want.